received a call from my wife saying that she got bitten by a dog. So I thought it was just a small dog and probably not that serious. So I told her that I'm in a meeting and I'll call her right away after the meeting. That's when my wife told me that my maid is possibly on the way to the hospital, and some passerby has already contacted the ambulance and the police. So that's where I realized how serious it could be, and I actually rushed off my office. It's only upon reaching the hospital then I realized that she was already bandaged and the police officers has already arrived. And the officer did explain to me the various steps involved, that it will engage AVA to come in, investigate and see how bad the wound is, because if it's a dog attack, under the law they have to engage AVA. During the conversation when I was rushing to the hospital in the car, I only spoke to him for probably less than 30 seconds and he was just screaming and yelling throughout. Very hostile. He does not even, show the earnest effort to even help out the maid or how serious the situation was. Just where he slammed down the phone on me, and I called him back the second time. I asked him specifically, was that a line cut off due to line failure or did you just cut it off me? And he said, yes, I slammed down the phone on you. And I asked him, you are very, very irresponsible as a dog owner. And he said there's no way he could reason out with me. So I said, what reasoning was there that you
very unreasonable?
He said there's no way he could reason out with me. And he slammed down the third time, the second time again. And after that, I told myself, pointless to talk to him, let the police handle. I don't wish to take the law into my own hands, because definitely if I meet him, I'll definitely lose my cool. Yes. When I first caught him, and in his aggression, he did mention that it was a stray dog that he picked it up. He did not mention when it was. And I questioned him again, saying that how could it be possible that a stray dog be handled by you? And under such a circumstance, if you cannot handle a stray dog, then how could you possibly train the dog to be obedient? And I think it was just an outright lie. Okay, if you pick up a stray dog, normally it takes a while for you to tame it down. And you should not bring the dog out on the street walking unmuzzled. That's what I'm concerned for. And if it's a stray dog, the possibility should be only a mongrel and not be a breed like Doberman, as mentioned by the passerby that actually called for assistance, the police and the medical personnel. Although she's a maid, I think in all respect, in our civilized society, we have to respect anyone out on the street. I think usually under such a circumstance, if I'm a dog owner that attacks someone, I would be more anxious to know what and how the maid is getting on, or the victim is getting on. But rather he's screaming and yelling and telling me that I've got no right to know the situation, the facts. That's when I really got very angry. I'm only wanting to seek justice and fairness to her for the attack. And if you could see the picture of the wound, I think it's something that no employer would want to allow that to take place.